So now in this chapter we will study about the phosphorus cycle, which is still under the part of the flow of matter. So phosphorus cycle, which is also called as basically a rock cycle. Sometimes maybe you can find from different words. Rock cycle. So this is a very slow process as compared to the previous one or any other one. So what it actually involves is, now we have rocks which are actually rich in phosphorus. Now weathering is performed on it. Let me write here, weathering. Now when the weathering is done, they will release a phosphate in the soil. Means a soil will be created, and that soil will be rich in phosphate in soil. Now this phosphate in soil can either be taken by plants, so now we have animals and plants who have consumed this phosphorus, and when they die through the process of decomposition, it will be back to the soil again. Or it can either be, moved to the sea with the help of the rivers or something like that, or by a process what we call as a leaching. We'll discuss about the leaching. If you been a geography, if you already done the geography, then I have discussed the leaching there. So leaching is a process where the nutrients of the soil has been washed away through the rains, and then these salts reach to the river, and the river take it to the sea. So yes, that's what the leaching means. Now these from the sea, maybe they reach to the deep sea, where it becomes the sediments, which means that it became the rock again, in short. Or from the sea, it can either be consumed by the marine animals again, or it can either be like a food chain, and from here it can either be then sprayed out. Sprayed out means a splashing of waves on the rocks, right? Or it can become the food, means someone ate that, the fish or something, a marine animal, a bird maybe eaten it again, and then that bird released a guano. The guano means the poop of the bird. It's an interesting thing to know that in the Peru there is a small island that is made up of the guano bird. The guano is basically a poop. So those guanos were pooping on that place from like past 1000 years, and now there is an island, and that island is a rich source of the phosphate. And it is currently, a tussle between the Peru and the United States, that both of them are pointing their fingers on who wants that place. So it's really interesting. So yes, it can be a guano, and that guano will be back to the soil again. So yes, this is a cycle for the phosphorus, and this is a very slow process. So this is the only thing that you need to know about the phosphorus. So similarly, there is one more cycle we discuss about, that is a hydrological cycle.